everyone, hello, Chocolo Roberto here, but not for a video review, it's for the January update, January 2024. Happy New Year everyone, Happy New Year. Yes, can't believe it's, saying in the lives, I can't believe it's 2024. I mean, what on earth has happened to 2023? Where did it go? Where did December go in November? And where's January going? I don't, well, who knows. But anyway, Happy New Year, great to see you, and thanks so much for all your support for the continued years and for checking in for this update. It's great to see you. Yeah, so first of all, before I forget, I must thank the members, continuing on from that, Alan Lockhart, Sam Matson, and of course Scotty. Thank you so much, massively appreciated. And thanks to Stephen Saunders, no longer a member, Stephen Saunders, but was a member for a very long time. Thank you so much for all your support, Stephen. Massively appreciated. And yeah, it's good to see you still on the channel as well. I saw you in the comments, and yeah, no worries about not being a member. If you ever need to quit or stop being a member, I perfectly understand. It's not no hard feelings or anything like that. It's you know, yeah, massively appreciated, Stephen, for your support. If you ever do become a member again, of course you'll always be welcome. Still welcome on the channel either way, of course. So don't worry at all. But yeah, so thanks so much for all the members. And I've just yeah, leading on from that, there's been a new option on YouTube to gift memberships. Now, basically, members can gift memberships. You know, I think the idea is obviously, you know, it's everyone can give memberships actually. It doesn't have to be members, but obviously you probably want to be a member first before you do that. We give other people the gift, you know, but you could do that. But nonetheless, yeah, you can be, you know, you can gift memberships, and it's something, you know, it's a bit cheeky to mention it. Really. I don't like mentioning it, but I will mention it because obviously if I don't mention it, people might know it's available. But nonetheless, also I can gift memberships myself. Now I get some free ones I can do every month, 10 a month basically. You might have seen I've already done it. Some people might already have noticed they've become members. You get a little chocolate bar by your name on the channel, you leave comments and things. So yeah, a little bit of a perk on its own there. But basically, yeah, support level membership. And before, support level members didn't really get any perks themselves. It was there just to be able to give support, really. But since I can gift them out, and I've always felt a bit bad about having not being able to really give any bonuses to support level members, you know, but I did plan on doing it, but I never really got the members to do. I wanted to do milestones when I got so many members. I would do this and do that for all members, and I never really got that many really. But I guess now I technically do. But of course they are free members. But obviously the gimmick is that, well, the point is that you hope to try and sort of entice these members in, or the free members to become full members. You see, that's the plan, you know, sure, by YouTube. And of course, you know, yeah, it makes perfect sense. So I thought, you know what, it's about time I do sort of give something for the support level members as well. So bronze level members do get a free review every week, pretty much, all going well. The support level members are going to give one sort of bonus review a month, basically. So the first one for members released every month for bronze level members also be available to support level members, but just for that month, basically. So yeah, basically you'll be able to view that extra, that bonus content. There you go. You won't have access to the backlog of reviews. They're all stuff for bronze level members only. So they are the perks they get for being a bronze level member. You can watch all the backlog. There's about 150 plus reviews I think I've done for members only. So there you go. So there's plenty there. But let's say once a month, yeah, there will be a review for support level members as well. And that includes the people who get the gifted memberships, of course. So yeah, so there we go. So I'll say we'll put in this corner here, I think it is, the list of the new members is about 10, 15 maybe, I'm not sure, and there'll be another 5 coming up in the next live as well. They're all going well. It depends when I publish this, but it should be in the next live. Yes, there we go. Could be more if other people give them, of course, but you know, as I say, that is asking a lot of it, maybe being a bit cheeky, but nonetheless, the option's there. So yeah, so do check that you become a member. You know, have a look and see. You should get notifications on member exclusive reviews. I mean, it will be pushed out to you, so you should hopefully still see them. But yeah, so if you enjoyed that, and I think I might try and do other things as well. Now, you know, lean on from that. I do, you know, another thing I'm going to do this month is the top 20 chocolates of 2023 as well. But I thought, you know what, I do generally, you know, I did about almost 80 odd reviews I think last year, or if not more, probably more really, but I think about, you know, yeah, anyway, then about 80 odd, there was a part of the top chocolates that I sort of ranked. Use a sort of a comparison engine to sort of compare ones, which would I prefer, this or that, and then basically just whittled it down to the top 50, then whittled it down to the top 20, then yeah, that was my top 20 basically. But because I've done a top 50, you know, I thought some of them are not as relevant as others, as you can imagine. You know, perhaps the 50 place chocolate of the year might not be worth much of note, but nonetheless the top 30, I think, well, this year was a strong year, to be honest with you. It was a strong year, but nonetheless the top 30 definitely is something of note. So I thought, you know what, for bonus for the members, I'm going to do the top 30 as well. So basically places 30 to 21 and will be a member exclusive video as well. So there we go. So yeah, open to all members, support level members, ones that are gifted, this, that and the other. Yeah, so there might be other perks going throughout the year as well. Obviously this is one for the moment. I might do other videos, exclusive ones. I might do polls and things like that, exclusive, what chocolate bars I should buy and things like this. I think silver level members can basically vote on its review. I'm going to do basically. But I'm thinking maybe the next chocolate bars I should buy or try and buy. Not necessarily get around to reviewing anytime definitely soon, but hopefully soon. But any ones that will be on my radar, I might do polls for that as well for support level members. So definitely perks there, and of course it really does help out the channel. So lots of things to consider there. So definitely ways to help out the channel by being a support level member. There are that's the links in the description. Discord, check that out as well. There's PayPal donations you can do. I might set up Patreon again. Actually, the reason I stopped Patreon in the past was because it didn't integrate well with YouTube anymore, but also I didn't have the upload speeds to upload in 2 places at once. It was just too difficult back in the day. But it was some time ago now. Now I've got full fat broadband. I can basically I can do it now. So I might introduce Patreon again as well. I know some people might prefer to support on Patreon. One of those. I mean, basically, yeah, it's more convenient for me to have it all in one place, and you get the sort of easier perks on YouTube. You get the little chocolate bar and stuff like that, things like this, But nonetheless, I know some people might prefer Patreon, so I'm going to look into that at some point soon as well. So watch this space. Yeah, so just some interesting stuff as well. And also another things I do mention is the channel stats. Basically, I mentioned this past couple of years the stats just went so like half as many views and stuff like this as normal. It's just gone down dramatically, really, just when things were looking really positive. But I think that might have been looking at other channels that have experienced the same thing. It could have just been because of the pandemic. People when the pandemic hit, people watching more YouTube, and things like this, and that could be an explanation as to why the stats have took a nosedive pretty much since 2023, really, the start of 2023, around that time. And it does make sense, actually. So perhaps we were artificially inflated because of the pandemic, and it's still on its way up. So that's cheered me up a bit, actually, because I was a bit disappointed with that. For it looked like the channel was getting somewhere, and then I kept blaming YouTube, thinking it's YouTube's fault. And well, YouTube might not be helping as much as it could do. It's obviously throwing everything behind shorts and things, which don't really have any, they don't really benefit me. I mean, I guess they do bring in some extra subscribers, but whether they take off or not, whether many people see them or not, is one of those. But I still want to do them. They're quite easy to do because I can use my old reviews and just, sort of like condense them down to, 30 seconds or something. And it's not too difficult to do that. And of course, it gives me a bit of a bonus content where I can do a little poll, to ask people which ones I should make a short on things. I quite enjoy that, so it's quite nice in a way. But I think the shorts themselves I'm not convinced about, but nonetheless they are an avenue to go down. But it would be nice if YouTube was concentrating on the regular content more, at least seem to be a bit more, but whether it is, I don't know. But don't feel like it sometimes. Nonetheless, as I say, the pandemic and the sort of like everyone getting back to watching less YouTube stuff, that could be an explanation as to why the stats did take a nosedive last year. But it seems to be getting back up again now. Things seem to be perking up, and I quite like I feel the more, no one say optimistic, but I feel a bit more invigorated with the channel because of these memberships I can gift and things like that, because it means I can do more for members now, and hopefully try and entice those people to stay as members, things like this. It's just, I don't know, it's quite interesting. I quite like that. I like the challenge of that, and I like it the way it's giving me ideas to do things. Like I say, I can do more for these members now, and hopefully they'll like it. And even if it doesn't sort of entice them to stay members, it kind of, it brings them into the channel more, involves them more. It's a bit nice, and it's also in the lives I can do the giveaways, and it's just a bit more content, a bit more excitement. It's interesting. I like it, really. It's nice. It's I'd say it's invigorated me a bit, really. So that is nice, to be honest with you. Yeah. So there we go. All in all, quite a bit of productivity, quite a bit of news this month. Really. I'm quite enjoying that, to be honest with you. Yeah. So it's quite nice. So yeah. So I'll say keep an eye out for whether try and watch the live, see if you do become a member, and also I don't know if it informs you or not. It might do, but if it doesn't, hopefully it'll inform you when there's a member exclusive review. But obviously, just something to be aware of. And also, yes, before I forget, in order to get gifted a membership, you have to opt in. So basically, I'll probably put hopefully a little video snippet of how to do. But essentially, you click on the join button on the channel to join it, not subscribe, but to join. And then you click on the options button. It's usually 3 dots or a cog or something along those lines, and it says membership gifting, and you have a little slider bar or whatever it's called to toggle the toggle bar just to say you accept them or not. And I don't believe there's any reason not to do that, but obviously you do have to opt in essentially for whatever reason. I don't believe there's any reason not to do it. I don't believe there's any detriment to do it as far as I know. So yeah, please make sure you do that, and then hopefully you'll get gifted one at some point. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up the news for this month. Yeah, Happy New Year once again. Thanks again for all your support, and thanks again to the members, Alan Lockhart, Sam Matson and Scotty. Thank you for all that support over the years, really. Massively appreciated. And Stephen as well, of course. I realise you're not a member at the moment now, but obviously, I do still appreciate all the help you've given all this time. It's been really massively appreciated. All right, guys, take care. Have a great 2024. I'm sure you will, and I'll see you in the next. I'll see you in the next updates, next review, next live. One or the other, or all three, or all both, or all whatever. Bye for now. Take care. Bye.